All right, so the first thing that we want to do is define clearly what is the engine's job. The engine's an important part of the car, but what does it do? What does it really do? If we really break it down, what the engine does is energy conversion. Okay, we have this heat and expansion happening in the cylinders that, left unchecked, could potentially do the same kind of thing that a rocket or that shuttle could do up over here, where as something burns, it is let out of a nozzle and it pushes that object in the other direction. We don't really want that to happen. We want something mechanical to happen. So if we take that same concept, that same expansion concept in this shuttle, and we combine it with this the function of a bicycle. You see this guy has to use his leg to push on the crank of the bicycle to get the wheels to spin. If we combine this expansion with the rotational mechanical motion of a bicycle, essentially what we get is the action of a motor. This drag racer even has some awesome plumes shooting out of the side of it to harken back to our shuttle. But effectively, this thing will go down the track lickety split, because we're able to capture that expansion energy that's happening when we ignite burning or ignite fuel so that it combusts. Automotive engines are internal combustion engines versus external combustion, and it's worth taking a look at the differences. With internal combustion, the chamber that generates the power is where combustion occurs. So the fuel is injected straight into the cylinder, it's ignited, it begins to burn, it expands, and that chamber is where that force is captured by the piston. That expanding air pushes down on the piston and creates the actual force we capture. With external combustion, as in this steam locomotive, there's a firebox or a place where a fuel, like coal, is burned, and it heats up the medium, in this case water, that then turns into steam, expands, and the steam does the work that actually rotates the wheels or the wheels on the train. So the external combustion, the burning coal, is not where the power comes from. The power comes from the expanding steam, and the combustion happens in a separate container. So when we're working with automotive engines, we're talking about internal combustion, or combustion happening in the chamber where the power is actually generated. Up next, we're going to go ahead and talk about engine construction. What are the big components of an engine and how do they go together? Thanks for listening.